As a country, it is a shame that what we are hearing every day is misappropriation, money laundering, embezzlement, stealing by our leaders. It is a shame. Instead of us to talk about investment or discovery of more natural resources to make a better life for the citizen, but what we are hearing is the other side of life. So our leader has brought shame to us in this country, where the whole world are looking at Nigerians as the most corruptive country on earth. So it is a high time for our leaders to be very careful the way they do things, because I begin to see that the thing has begin to affect them. Now, let us hear the body of the news. The headlines: Efcc arrests Accountant General over alleged diversion of 1.3 trillion naira. Operatives of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, have arrested the Accountant General of the Delta State, Mrs. Joy Enwa, as part of an ongoing investigation into the alleged misappropriation of 1.3 trillion naira in state funds linked to former Governor Ifeanyi Okowa. The investigation centered on the alleged diversion of the 13% derivation fund intended to oil-rich state, which is claimed was embezzled by Okowa during his time in office. Can you imagine? Now, Joy Enwa, who is the Accountant General of Delta State, has been arrested over misappropriation of 1.3 trillion naira, and it is said that this said fund is linked to the former governor of Rivers State, Ifeanyi Okowa. And Ifeanyi Okowa has been arrested a couple of months ago, who faces interrogation in Rivers State, the Port Harcourt capital. So, what we are saying is that how can our leader has been bringing us shame in this country? Now, this is the money given to them either by the federal government or it is being generated by the state to develop the state, but they are putting it in their pocket to develop their personal issue. So these things has to be questioned. And if I were even the EFCC, let these people be given life imprisonment, because their action is making other people to face suffering. Today, if you look at no development in the state, the school is dilapidated, the city is dilapidated, no meaningful development. And they keep on enriching themselves with the state or the federal government money. So these things has to be stopped, because it's bringing a lot of shame and it underdevelop the country. Now we are saying before that the Europeans has underdeveloped Africans, but Nigeria as a part of Africans, the leaders of today are underdeveloped Nigeria. So they should note that. The investigation centered on the alleged diversion of the 30% derivation fund intended to oil-rich state. In November, the former governor himself was arrested and detained by the EFCC for his involvement in the diversion of these funds. He was taken into custody at the Port Harcourt division of the Anti-Graft Agency, where he faces accusation of using the gubernatorial position to amass assets worth 1.2 trillion naira, including shares in UTM Floating Liquefied Natural Gas Company and various other investments in the oil sector. The inquiry into alleged fund diversion is ongoing, with several individuals, including Mrs. Joy Enwa and Ekeruche, the former Director of Finance and Administration and the director of administration at the government house already apprehended and detained for questioning. Can you imagine? This kind of thing is what it is not found in the developed country. Yes, and I think it is because federal government has not brought these people to book. The other day, a lawmaker cried out that the kind of system that China are using in their country, they should bring it to Nigeria so that there will be fear in the heart of our leader. But nobody care to bring, to even talk of that. Because in China, if a minister or a president is found of embezzlement, what they will do to that president or leader immediately is to hang such an individual, because the law is being enforced in that place. But to introduce that kind of law in Nigeria, nobody wants to do it, because they know that later they'll become a victim of such a situation. So, ladies and gentlemen, Nigerians leaders have succeeded in bringing shame to the country. So, at this point, we want to advise them to stop such a thing if they really want to develop this country. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we are talking about this hour. Thanks for staying with us.